Generic greetings and welcome back to Battletech once again. In the previous episode, we sadly suffered some unfortunate losses, specifically Lady Orana, who was shot down while trying to escape after the coup. Her dropship was shot down, and also Raju Mastiff Montgomery, our loyal friend, chum, pal, and overall good Battletech guy mate. And that one stung a little bit more, I must confess, because he was a noble fellow, and he didn't pull any punches, but sadly, when you've got, when you're outclassed by over 100 tons, there's not much you can do. Either way, it is now 3 years later. We are in with the essentially some mercenaries, and our current mission is to destroy the generator and eliminate turrets. So it's over on the right hand side, so let's do just that. Let's just take all of our MechWarriors over here. Now by default it's giving us a sprint. I'm going to take our blackjack up that way. We've also got glitch in a vindicator, which has a PPC, which is a particle projection cannon, and this is a fairly long range mech, so we're going to go that way. We've got an AC5, an SRM2, an LRM5, and a medium laser. That's on a Shadowhawk, which is all kinds of all over the place. I find the Shadowhawk, but I do quite like it. We're going to go that way. And we've also got Decker and a Spider, which is just 2 medium lasers, so really they can do whatever they want, but we're going to get a bit of flank and maneuver on. We're going to go both ways. The objective though is just to get over there, destroy that turret generator. We can technically go down this way and give it the old flankaroo. I think that's probably the way forward. Let's do that. We're going to slowly creep forward here. Oh, enemy contact, so that's bad. That's going to be loads of turrets.
Acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
Okay, so we are trying to flank around. Obviously the objective is to take out the turret generator. Once the turret generator is gone, they don't have any power to fire the turrets, but they also have some mechs. Here we go. We got unknown mech, and we don't know the tonnage, but we'll probably see it. No, we don't see it. It goes to there. So we've got Decker, who can get round to this location here. Will be in line of sight of a turret, but I will be able to shoot the turret generator. But I'm probably going to go further forward so I can... Actually, do I want to go further forward? No, because then we're in line of sight of a lot more. So I'm going to go to there, and we should be able to fire. Now, it's not going to be ideal, but we will be able to get... we will be able to get some shots in. The Spider is not entirely great at taking hits, it only having like 50 central torso armor, but sorry, central torso armor. There's a turret generator, taking a couple of hits there. We've got a half health on that one, which is good. So it's going to be the unknown BattleMech, which is probably going to come towards the Spider and shoot at it. Now the Spider is going to be versing another Spider, apparently. Okay, that's fine. So we know there's a couple of medium lasers coming back. Oh no, they haven't done that. They have instead sensor locked me, which is -1 evasion. It technically would be -2, but we only had the one anyway. So we're going to take probably Genericson. We can go to there, and we would be able to shoot that generator with 80% chance with AC2s. That would work. We also have the option of using the Vindicator to go to there and doing the exact same thing with the PPC and an LRM. That's what we're going to do instead. Not only is that a better chance to hit, it's also more damage, so we'll certainly take the generator out with this hit here, and we now have a line of sight to a commando over there as well. So I'm going to fire both of these. This will take it out immediately. The PPC will do it on its own because it's only 50 damage, and bang, there you go. That's 50 damage alone, plus the LRM, and that's the generator destroyed. So now the turrets, or most of the turrets, won't be able to fire. They've actually been blown up, as you can see. But I think, oh no, looks like they've all been blown up. That's excellent. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the Spider because it's already gone. And we've got flank going here, although I don't think the Shadowhawk will be able to get there. It's probably going to spend a turn doing that. Although it does have a jump jet. We'll see. But we also have the Commando. Now, the problem with the Commando is that I cannot really shoot it at the moment. I do have decent range on it, and that would be good. But because it's got 4 evasion tokens, it's probably not going to work out. So instead, I'm probably going to take... oh, Behemoth's got bulwarks. That's not going to do anything either. We are going to probably use... Oh, we can't. We can use jump jets as well, but it's still not going to get us where we need to go. We're just well out of position, quite frankly. Okay, so I'm going to take Genericson. I'm going to move up to there, and then we will... Actually, I'm going to stay there, and we will just see if we can get a lucky hit. The Blackjack, because of its arm, doesn't generate much heat, and I believe it's got a fair amount of Heat sinks as well. Now we've got jump jets, got AC2 ammo, jump jets. No, actually we've got no heat sinks whatsoever as far as I can tell. No, we haven't, but most of our weapons... In fact, I'm totally lying. I was going to say most of them are ballistic, but that's not the case at all. Either way, we're going to fire the absolute lot, and wow, good hits. Structure exposed. -1 evasion. Commando's been hit. Back to us, so it's Behemoth. We're going to charge down here. We're going to sprint, and we are just going to accept the fact that we're not going to get to shoot.
Double time. Let's go.
Which is a shame, because this is our biggest mech here, I believe. So there's 4 waves of charges, not that we're going to get shot off it, I don't think. Enemy round, so this is the commando. It's going to run forward a little bit, and it's going to start shooting the blackjack. So, some missiles, bit of laser action, nothing too much to worry about. Damage minimal, as is clearly pointed out. So we'll go over to Decker, who... Quite frankly, I think I just want to move to... there. Jump jet behind the guy. I'm just going to jump jet behind. There we go. That will generate heat, but we are in cover. And a couple of medium shots in the back. If we hit, it's going to do a bit of damage. Oh, yep, there you go. Structure exposed straight away. Spider's turn. What's it going to do, though? I mean... We've got loads of evasion tokens on the spider, and we're in trees as well, so it's not going to shoot me. Shooting the Vindicator. There's 2 misses there. One hit the rock, one hit a bird about 3 miles away, and even though it didn't hit, it doesn't matter because it's still.
What's up, boss?
Can I jump up here? I can jump up here. I'm going to do that. Even though it didn't hit, it doesn't matter because it removes an evasion token. So LRM, 30% chance to hit.
Confirmed.
Might as well fire. Another -1 evasion. Yep. We're going to be focusing on the spider on this one, I think. Or do I focus on... should really thought about that a bit more. Probably focus on the commando because it's got no evasion counters. So yes, that's probably a better alternative. And oh yeah, this is going to hurt. If I hit the central torso, it's going to break. There's a left arm gone. Oh, no, there's everything gone. I mean, yeah, it is a left arm gone, but that's also because the central torso is not there. So it's got nothing to connect to other than the ground when it hits it. Okay, cool. So that's that over with. Let's take Glitch, and we will, quite frankly, just... Probably won't shoot from where we are. We might move forward and get a bit better shot in. No. Probably there. Yeah, there. That'll be fine. If we want to, we can use some morale, and I will do that. Precision strike, so I will be able to now... you see the LRMs, the missiles aren't affected by the precision strike. I will be able to target something, so you can see the percentage chances of hitting certain things. I'm going to try and blow that leg off, because if we take it off, then obviously it's... well, it won't be able to outmaneuver us, and yeah, jump jet's destroyed, but no destruction on the leg, but it is really, really hurt. Okay, and looks like allied turn. Whatever that is, there's some reinforcements, probably. Yeah, that's reinforcements, and looks like vehicles as well. Anyway, we've got Decker, and, well, we have an option here. We could move, and we could do a bit of cheeky melee. Cheeky melee in the back? I'm going to do cheeky melee in the back. Here we go, 90% chance to hit. This will probably kill it if we... Well, actually, it'll take its arm off if we hit it. There we go, bang, and unsteady. There we go, so it can't sprint. Looks like it's having a little wander about, and it's going to come towards, I don't know. Where's it going? No, it's trying to run away. It is actually trying to run away. So I could jump over and get everything in the side. I could do that. However, instead,
Good to go.
I'm going to go like that, because quite frankly, it doesn't really matter. And, ooh, that was not what I wanted to do. Can I move to there and get direct line of sight? I can, but my own mech is blocking me. And that might be an instance where I could actually cause damage to my own. Don't know if that's the case, but I'm certainly not going to risk it. So an LRM, might as well fire. It'll remove an evasion charge, if nothing else. There you go. Did do some damage, not great damage. We've got another mech coming up with LRMs. How many LRMs? 5. Okay. LRM 5. Could be a Shadowhawk. Could be a Shadowhawk, that one. It is a possibility.
Good to go.
Let's get... About there is fine. 70% chance. So Vindicator's going to move up in between these two rocks. Shot on the front should be good. Should blow that right torso if we hit right. PPC 70% chance, medium laser same, and LRM, which we're not going to fire because we'll generate too much heat. Oh yeah, there's the right leg destroyed. That's when we focus fired anyway. So that's a knockdown, and it also says destroy the Shadowhawk on the left hand side. So yeah, we know it's that. The reason why that went down, by the way, is because it had, when it fell over, it suffered some pilot injury. I think it didn't actually say. Did I blow both? Did I take both legs off? Don't know if I did. Either way, I'm going to jump to there, and we'll get eyes on the Shadowhawk. I would argue that maneuverability is just as important as the guns you have. Let's go for a precision strike. Probably go for the left leg. We're not going to fire everything though. You'll notice as well that even though we're firing the same weapons, the chances of hit are different. That's because they're mounted in different places. So that one is... You can see all the bonuses. So height difference -1. So we get bonuses to hit. Weapon accuracy -1. Inspired -1. Precision strike -4. But it's long range, target moved, and also target size. So 25 damage, no stability damage on the laser. Accuracy +1. Sorry, 1. Accuracy +1? Don't know what that means. And then +10 heat. But the reason for these different ones is because they're armed on different places. So they'll probably be on the central torso, the arm, things like that. So I'm just going to reduce the ones that are going to be harder to hit, and then make sure we don't overheat. So there we go. So one thing you get when you call the shot is a -1 initiative on them straight away. So that means that they will move down the chart, which is good. Unknown vehicles having a little wander around there.
Orders.
So this is Decker. Oh no, it's fallen over. The spider ain't dead. Okay, we'll just attack it. If I shot it, by the way, I think I would be able to target a specific point, but I'm just going to stomp on its central torso. Oh, left arm destroyed. I honestly thought that thing was dead, you know. It's going to stand up now, isn't it? Yep. You notice this red box here? That's because one of its legs are destroyed, so it gets like a permanent reduction to its stability, as one might imagine. Now, yes, it does still have 2 legs. I know you can see that, but that's not how it works. It doesn't have 2 legs. Sorry, it has 1 leg statistically, but I don't think they really wanted to animate a mech hopping around.
Yes,
although, that would be really good. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... am I going to shoot again with the Shadowhawk? No, I might actually. I'm probably going to shoot again because the commando's already gone. He's not going to do anything, and I might get a couple of lucky hits here. In fact, I did. Structure exposed, -1 evasion, and AC 5 critical.
Critical damage detected.
Excellent. But not destroyed. So I think the critical just means it's like less accurate and such. The vehicles are bumbling around down the bottom. Maybe they don't have the traction to get up there.
What can I do for you?
I assume they do. It's just is what it is. So we've got Glitch and Behemoth. Behemoth's going to come here and then shoot there because, quite frankly, there's nothing else they can really do. I could sprint over the other side or jump jet, but I think I'm going to be happy with just dealing with this guy. LRM's not going to fire. The SRM AC5s, the lot's going to fire. We are shooting them in the back, which technically is... it's actually got more armor. No, it's not got more armor. It's going to die if we hit it. Yeah. There we go. Pilot incapacitated. And that's something you don't want to see when you're playing as well. Certainly not. If you're incapacitated, it does mean incapacitated. It doesn't mean killed. There's a chance that they are killed. In fact, from experience, they are more... They are killed rather than injured at the end of the game. Anyway, so I'm going to jump to... I'm not going to jump anywhere, actually. I'm just going to move. Oh, do I want to sprint? I'm going to sprint with the Vindicator, knowing that I won't be able to shoot this turn. And I know that. Because even if I jump jetted, I'd only be able to do the LRM hit. So I'm going to sort of not sacrifice my turn, but spend this turn running, getting into a better position in order to shoot. Now, this is going to hurt because this is a Shadowhawk coming close to me. And it's going to actually not do much that range. There's the AC-10. There's some missiles. And, yeah, that's not that bad. I expected a bit more. Okay, so, Decker. We can actually jump to there. Oh, that would be naughty. Well, it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? Decker and the Spider, stupidly maneuverable, fantastically good. And 55% chance if we do precision. Oh, yes. And we will go for the left torso with a 48% chance, which will blow the arm off if I get a good hit. Ah, we missed one of them. That's a shame. AC-5 destroyed, though. It had already been critical hits, so that's gone. That's good. That's good. We are doing quite well. Looks like the tanks are going to bumble around. What I'm probably going to do is send the Shadowhawk around the bottom and take those out. So it's us, Glitch, or Behemoth. I'm going to say us. Not fire the ACs, but we'll fire the medium lasers up until we can overheat. Yeah, that'll do. Or maybe it's best if I just brace. I'm just going to brace, actually. Get rid of that heat. And next turn I'll be able to go full Alpha Strike. Although at this range, the Blackjack isn't that good. So we'll take Glitch and we will probably move down to there. And we should be able to... Oh, that's nice hits. That's going to be good hits. A PPC on that vehicle? I think the vehicle's going to die, quite frankly. I'm going to Alpha Strike it anyway. But I don't think it matters much. Oh, no. It didn't kill it. Wow. Scorpion's... Oh, Scorpion... That's a tank. Obviously, it's got a fair amount of armor. So it took 50 damage on the chin. We're going to jump... No, we're not going to jump, because jumping we can't even go very far. We'll just move then to there.
On my way.
There we are. Shadowhawk a little bit slow here. It's always been out of position. LRM, might as well.
Target acquired.
So this is indirect, but good shots on the side with no armor. Yeah, vehicle destroyed. Once you get through the armor, it's yeah, it's GG at that point. Okay, so Shadowhawk moving up. It's going to get a fairly decent hit, but I am braced, so bang, structure exposed. 85 damage. Wow, okay. Oh, to be fair, I believe when you brace, it's only against shots. Ranged attacks. Yep, that's why he did that. Right, that's totally understandable then. However, he has put himself completely out of position. So he's sort of sacrificed his position. Basically sacrificed shoe of footing for what he thinks is going to be a kill, but yeah, I've got, well, a couple of misses, which is a shame. Yeah, I thought I would have... I think that's not a terrible play, because it's really hurt my mech. But, oh, and apparently he goes again. Even better. Oh, because he was last time? I don't know. Either way, that's not much. I'm not too worried about that one. Yeah, I don't know why I went twice. Oh! Is he right up here on the initiative chart? He was doing there. I don't know. Either way, 3 characters now. Jump to there. Just going to select the arc. With the jumps, you can just go any arc you want, really. Jump around. Fire at the Scorpion. Fire at everything. Well, fire everything. Want to take that out. There we go. Bang. Structure exposed and destroyed. Perfect. So, there's the tank gone. We could have ignored them, actually. We could have probably taken this guy out and then wandered off. But it's all... I think just cover your flank. It's just the way forward. Now, I could go there and shoot him in the back with everything I've got. Because, remember, I did go ahead and... rest. Well, brace. I'm just going to punch him, though, because I'm trying to return the favour here. Not a bad chance to hit, and
attack.
Yeah, 40 damage. So we are through his armor straight away. But sadly, there's a weight
Waiting
difference,
for
so
orders.
don't do a great amount of damage. But that's also not terrible. No, not great, rather.
Move order.
Shadowhawk, though, if we hit with the PPC and the bit with the armor's down, I mean, that's good game. That's going to fall off, whatever it is. We're going to fire the lot here. There's the ACs. There's the lasers. Yeah. So I meant AC, not PPC. Looks like the Shadowhawk is getting shot by... It looks like... Ah, do you know what that was? That was friendly forces back here. It was that. Oh, light shredder turret, hang on. Light shredder turret. Light shredder. It was one of those shredder turrets.
Yes, Commander.
Anyway, Decker. Oh, 80% chance to hit on the rear. It would be rude not to, wouldn't it? I think that's the call. Oh, look at that. 7 on that right torso.
On it.
That's good. He's going to drop an arm. Yep. And that'll be a pilot injured as well. And he's only got 1 mech to go, but he gets to go. So he's got no arms, so it's going to be 2. An SRM-2. Didn't even know they'd go that low. Okay. Yeah, let's just punch him. I'm not going to waste ammo on the guy, quite frankly.
Engaging physical attack.
40 damage. That went through to the
I hear ya.
structure there. Now, I could do a death from above. That would be all kinds of bad and silly. And I'm actually going to jump to there.
Taking the high road.
The reason I'm not doing death from above is because that involves risk. I can easily lose that. Ah, I'm actually going to be shooting past my own mech here. Right, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to fire the medium lasers and see if I hit my own mech. No. Looks like you can't hit your own mech. It's just a case of it obstructs it.
Standing by.
Don't know what I feel about that, actually.
Copy that.
I don't know if I would prefer them to hit your own mech. I don't really have an opinion on that at this point. Obviously, it's more realistic to hit your own mech.
Got it.
But is there a reason why they haven't done it? I don't know. Well, that's a central torso destroyed.
Open
There's an easy
valid
fight
that.
there. Actually, I wouldn't say an easy fight, but it's a fight that we have won. So, back to us, our turn now. So we are now out of initiative. So we're just going to move around here.
On my way.
It's destroying this corporate
On my way.
tower block there. So we're just going to charge around. I love the speed of that spider. I mean, if it gets hit, it dies twice, but, you know, it's not a bad mech. So, technically not an initiative, but... Huh. Why can't we... I guess we just have to do that. Oh, okay, right, okay. I thought I was going to give you the opportunity to fire. Okay, so special delivery, PPC, boom.
Great job, Commander.
Yeah, it's destroyed straight away.
Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Okay, so let's head back.
Yes, Commander.
So
Location
spin round.
confirmed.
Affirmative.
Obviously, 2 of these mechs have gone, so it'll be sort of finish the initiative turn. Finish the initiative, which is that, and now we're in to standard round of just moving. I'm going to jump down the bottom there just because it'll be a bit quicker for us. It's alright. Vindicator can come with. Actually, we'll just brace. We'll just brace. Nothing to shoot, so we'll go down, and we all have to get there. Okay, fine. Let's just charge it across. Look at the speed of that.
Acknowledged.
Super quick. Super quick. And that's that should be mission done. So sprint, yeah, we're not that quick.
Coordinates received.
So we'll just brace on these ones, might as well.
Stabilizing.
Nothing else to do. Yeah, the blackjack's really slow. We're not taking any damage either, have we? I don't think we have, not on the legs. No, just on the arm. Okay. And there we go. IPL representative. Brilliant work, Commander. We should no trouble mopping up the other platforms now that their defences are down. Excellent. We get the job done. Speaking of which, I wasn't finished. These platforms won't do as much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metals taught us that. So we're going to need your Battlemechs. Okay, well, you've had use of them because you've paid us, so that'll be it. You're going to want to reconsider that. Why? Your lance has already been targeted and locked on by your turrets. Oh! Really? Is that the card you want to play? Now, power down and surrender, and we'll let you walk. Or fight and we'll take it to shreds. Your call. Well, there goes our goddamn payday. Hold tight, Commander. We're on our way. So, it looks like we now have to verse all of these turrets. However, there's another turret generator, which we already know that, well, if we give that the old cheeky hit, we can, well, we can get rid of all of the turrets. What they shouldn't have done is put a turret generator right in the middle of the compound that's got no armour. Oh, and there's a galleon coming around. And a bit of lazies there on the spider. Which isn't much damage, but to a spider it's actually a moderate amount. So I will fire everything I've got at that.
Engaging target.
And there goes all the turrets. Destroy hostile forces, now up to 57%. So it's just the vehicles now. So we pretty much just have to worry about mopping these vehicles up. So we got a vehicle back there. Well, that's a good hit. I'm just going to reposition like that.
On my way.
And we'll get the PPC on the go here. I mean, we'll wreck the galleon if it hits. There you go. I mean, the vehicles are much of a muchness. They don't do a lot. But I mean, once you get a couple of swarms of them, it's annoying. It really is annoying. They can actually be effective at times. If I go there, I won't really be able to shoot. So what I'm going to do something I haven't yet done, and I'm going to reserve them. When you reserve them, the unit's initiative drops to the next phase, which is 2, which means they're going to now go with the striker, and then I'll activate with that one. That's the reason I've done that there. Obviously, the striker will probably shoot first. There is some direct shots on the spider again. They like shooting that. But it also now means that I have... Oh, there's more shots. Must have multi-targeted there. 2 LRM-10s, I'm guessing, on that one.
Commander.
Actually, I don't even know what. I'm interested to find out what they've got. I mean, that's a good position. I mean, the Shadowhawks can absolutely annihilate this thing. So let's target those. And what have they got? In the turret they have... Oh, they have an SRM-6 and LRM-10. Okay. Do you know what we have? A lot more. Goodbye. There we go.
Vehicle trash.
And now there's just a greasy stain where the tank was. And I don't particularly feel bad about it because they turned on us. Looks like Decker can move to there. Now that still would be an obstruction, but quite frankly it doesn't matter.
Copy that.
And zap zap. Turret hits as well. Oh, good hit. Well done, mate.
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
It can always be a bit ropey. Like, at no point should you be complacent because you can get into a fight with an Atlas, right? You know, the poster child of Battletech. 100 tons, armed to the teeth, armoured, all over the place. But an AC-10, lucky hit to the head, takes your pilot out. It can happen. So stand by for extraction, Commander. Let's go. Mission successful. Excellent. So that was the last of the... I was going to say last of the training missions. It sort of is. We've got a little bit to do with the... it's going to explain sort of the ship part of this one. So this is where we got the... I mean, I like the moment-to-moment. I like the fighting alone. That, I mean, if it didn't have this, then I wouldn't really... If it didn't have this, I would probably be like, yep, that's fine, no problem. But this adds an additional element on top. And I think I don't think it needed, but it really does benefit from, because now we've got certain objectives completed, so we gain successes on all those, which will alter our payday on standard missions. You'll have primary objectives and secondary objectives that may or may not be mandatory to complete. When you complete stuff, you will gain bonuses, so our reputation overall from the Mercenary Review Board goes up, so we get better rating and better jobs. We now have factions that go up and down as well, so Darius has gone, well, it's nothing. It can't gain reputation. Neither can Majesty Metals in manufacturing because, well, they tried to betray as well, Darius did. But anyway, that's that complete, and then it shows you your mech damage and such. So we've got Generickson in the Blackjack. You can see we have taken, oh, look at that. See that? 2 out of 35. So 2 more damage and we would have lost the right arm. And the right arm would be the medium laser and AC2, which is problematic. It is not currently damaged, which is good. That's fine. When you mouse over stuff, you can also see a lot more statistics in this mode, and I'll show you that in the mech lab in a moment. Either way, all of our mechs survived, and we've got 800 XP across the board, which is good. So we'll go to next, and we'll go onto the ship. I believe, anyway. Might be cinematic, I don't know. And yes, I did know that that switcheroo at the end was going to happen because I've done these missions. So, you know, I did know. I just wasn't going to tell you beforehand, obviously. So, sort of after this one and a couple of others, the missions become dynamically generated, shall we say. So they're never going to be the same, the ones that you do. There is still story missions and missions that you have to do, which will be the same. Rent to own in orbit. So, summary mayor. I need to start finding us better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it on the ass end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we're drowning in debt, apparently. So, Darius, I'm fully aware of our financial situation, Mayor, but we can't just conjure up new clients out of thin air. Derek, do me a solid and back me up on this. Ah, so this is where we start getting crew choices. No, thanks, Darius. I didn't take command of this outfit to settle arguments, so we are in command of these ragtag bunch that are up to their eyeballs in debt. Nice. Probably been buying all those extra sofas and things like that for the for the rec room, and they're getting it on interest-free 2 years interest-free finance and stuff. You know, highly discounted, highly flammable sofas. Why not? Anyway, I digress. So, is this why you can make me our commander so I could break up fights and review financial reports? If we're really hard for cash, we need to stop talking and start doing something about it. Yes, we'll go for that one there. So, that's Yang Veterian. Hey, you know arguments from me. That's our ace mechanic. He's good at mechanicking. Very, very good. So, when we made you commander, we all agreed to follow your lead. Sure thing, Yang. Point 1. Mayor's right, we're in debt. Every C bill, which is the credits in the game, should be G bills, generic bills, but it's not C. We make technically belongs to banks. Point 2. A corner of the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. They're clients, but they're terrible. That's just a fact. And that's it. We have no other points. Okay. So, we're in a bad spot. What we're going to do about it then? Don't see what else we can do, Derek. I'm already serving up as many legitimate contracts as I can. We could sidestep the Mercenary Review Board entirely. That's a bit risky. Go around the Mercenary Review Board? No, thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. Yeah, but that just happened. Oh, there you go. Look, we just got betrayed on a board certified contract. How much good worse could it get? No. Doesn't sound like much of a bad idea to me. No guts, no galaxy, right? Can't say I'm excited about inviting that kind of trouble. But you're the boss. Remind me again why we don't just skip town and head for a nicer corner of the periphery. Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. So we can't get around. This ship does not have a jump drive. In fact, it's a commodity in the universe as far as I'm aware. No, you don't just have a one on like every craft bigger than a lawnmower. It's a fairly big, expensive, and sought after ship. Anyway, so that's a good reason. Look, Darius, Mayor's right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. The only matter of time before something breaks down that I can't fix with duct tape and good intentions. So, Origin Betray. This is where we've got our story coming in. I'm no stranger to betrayal, Yang. I lost my family to someone I thought was a friend. That doesn't change the fact that we need money. Desperate times, people. You know what you need to do. At the end of the day, we'd rather go down fighting than wind up blow. Let's use the top one, actually, and see what happens. Yeah, boss. As much as I hate to say it, I agree with you. We need to sidestep the MRB. Let's settle then. We're going to go outside that system. In the meantime, I need to find other paying job prospects in the system are completely dried up. So, the banks are holding our jump ship hostage until we can repay our debt. For now, we can only go between Curine and the nearby systems Alloway, Bellerophon, and Detroit. Our top priority right now is to find work so we can raise cash. That's fine. And here we go. So, this is where we have all of our extracurricular activities, which includes, but is not limited to, hiring different people, going to the store and buying different ship parts, checking out our MechWarriors and the balance and such, and I'll go through that with you now. So, this is the Leopard, this is our ship. You can see we have some funds, currently just under 1 million sea bills. The financial report is due in 29 days, in which case we will actually be paying off 240,000 for just company finances and expenses and such. Things like that. That can go up or down based on choices at the end of the month. So you can, say, give people a bit more money, pay them more luxuries, and that increases morale, but obviously increases expenditure as well. We have location, which is currently at Ukraine, and we've got hiring hall and store. So hiring hall, you can see there's different MechWarriors in there that we can get. Some of them will not work for us. So Phantom, for example, will not work for us because we don't have the... Oh, that's Kickstarter backer. MechWarriors Kickstarter backer supported Battletech. Cool. So yeah, looks like there's some Kickstarter backers in here. Sweet. Yeah. So they won't work for us because our reputation is not high enough. MechWarrior will only work for you if you have an MRB rating of 50. So even though we're going to sidestep the MRB, we can't afford them because their MRB is not high enough, or the rating rather. So if we sidestep the mercenary review board, or whatever ratings board, we won't get that we won't have our rating increased, so we then can't hire the really good pilots. Not to say there's not really good pilots outside of that, but the ones that you really want, like for example Truck, who requires a rating of 200, has 8 guts, so a lot of guts. Well, apparently not much tactics, so all guts and no thinking, but they do have 3 abilities. They've got Bulwark, multi-target, and is that Juggernaut? Yeah, Juggernaut. Successful melee attacks knock your target back 1 initiative phase. That's really good. Anyway, so that's the hiring hall. The store, you will buy bits of mechs, parts, so partial mech salvage. So from now on, when we do fighting, you want to start we'll start salvaging bits and bobs, and then we can put together mechs if we've got 3 parts. And then we'll obviously put different weapons on it. And you can try and make it stock, but you might not necessarily be able to do so because you might not have the appropriate weapons and equipment. At the moment, I'll check you in a bit. I'll go to the base, but I don't know if there's an option to refit back to default. I hope there is, and if I didn't think I saw it earlier. And I think that's an oversight. But hey ho. Command Center, we've got contracts and Darius. You can talk to... let's go to Command Center. You can talk to these different people. So I can talk to Darius, and I can say, talk about the debt situation, know about him, things like that. We might go through... Well, we will go through some of these as we progress on, but I'm not going to do it now because we've already had a little chat, and I want to go through the rest of it. So we can check our contracts. So there's only one contract, which is Patrol. It also has included travel to Bellerophon 12 days, so we'll actually get paid for moving over there, whereas other times we'll just have to, well, not get paid for it. Barracks, we can check our MechWarriors out, so let's have a look. We've got Behemoth, Decker, Genericson, Glitch, and Medusa. So Medusa didn't come with us before, but you can see we've got some experience here. So Behemoth has got Bulwark. Decker has got no skills. They are a recruit, and what are they?
Good to go.
No specializations. Specializations, by the way, just give them a flat out like skill, as far as I can tell. So we've got Bulwark. So gain guarded, 50% reduction when remaining stationary. So we want to put Behemoth in slow moving mechs that may just want to stand and fire.
Commander.
However, Decker got good piloting, and we can give him sensor lock, which we'll confirm with that one.
MechWarrior training
So,
complete.
yeah. MechWarrior training complete. Good. So I think that's well spent. Genericson, we can go up in something, and I think we're just going to put our piloting up, because I don't know where we want to take this character. Well, although we do have loads more experience anyway, so we could go up to evasive movement, generates extra charge from movement actions up to its maximum, which is a maximum of 4. Maybe gunnery. I mean, having gunnery is always useful. And the other skills we've got, there's 8 skills in the game. There might be some other ones later on, but I'm not aware of them. Multi-target, we've seen that before. Evasive movement, I've just mentioned, so you gain additional charge when you move. Bulwark, you gain damage reduction, again, we mentioned that. Sense lock, we've seen that before. You also then get Master Tactician, which increases your initiative by 1, which is very, very good. Oh, no, also, and remove 1 bar of stability damage when reserving. That's very good as well. We also have a Juggernaut, which we read earlier on one of the other MechWarriors. That's melee attacks, knock the target down 1 initiative step. We've got Ace Pilot. This unit can move after shooting if it's not moved yet. That's extremely powerful, and really breaks the general rule of the game, which is move and shoot, because now you can shoot and move. So that... haven't experienced it yet, so I can't really comment on the balance of that one, but it seems a bit iffy. I can't imagine it'd be that broken, to be fair, but hey ho. And then Breaching Shot, which is attacks with a single weapon, ignore cover and guarded. So if you just fire 1 thing, that's good. So we'll probably go up Guts, because quite frankly it gives us +1 health, and that's always useful. So Glitch has got 800 experience. I think we'll go for piloting. Medusa has 2,100 experience, which we could gain evasive movement there. Not going to do anything with them at the moment, though. We'll leave that. So we'll go to Mech Base. So we'll check our Mech Bay. We've got a Mech up there, and we've got Yang. We will not have a chat with Yang yet. We'll go over to Mechs and Storage. So these are all our Mechs. This is our bay, first bay. You can upgrade your bay later on, and you can only have a certain number of Mechs in your bay. The rest you can put in storage, essentially, in here. You've got light, which is 30 to 35 tons, medium 40 to 55, heavy 60 to 75, and then assault 80 to 100 tons. Don't know why they call them assault mechs. But anyway, so we've got 20, 30, 55, 45, and 45 tons. What's the Shadow? Shadowhawk's 45 tons. I thought it was lighter than that. And then we've got the little Blackjack, which, as you can see, is a bit broken. So we're going to repair that one. It'll cost 9,900 C-bills and take 4 days. So that puts it in this queue, so that's fine. If we had any damage, we would have to, or like something that's broken, we would have to repair it from here. So if we had, say, the right arm destroyed, we'd have to rebuild the right arm, which is literally just click on it and it gets it done. But then the equipment that was there, that's lost as well, and then you would have to use the equipment that you've got in your storage in order to fix that, which is why a lot of mechs end up going out of, can I go? Oh, yes I can. A lot of the mechs end up going out of pattern. So yeah, and there is there not an option? You can put it into storage, you can scrap it, and it says pattern 4. But that's just changing the patternation, the look of it, rather than the physical characteristics and equipment. You can repair all, you can strip equipment, strip armor, and max armor, but I don't think you can put it back to stock. There should be an option for that. There might be. I just might be really dumb and not seeing it, and that's probably the thing. Okay, so that's our mech bay. There's other stuff to go through, but we'll leave that later on. And then we've got the navigation. So we can talk to Mia, or we can have a look at the navigation chart. At the moment, we only have access to this little bit here because, well, we can't jump to these other areas. Like outside, we can't jump outside of here. So, yeah, there you go. And then we can move to different locations. Again, once we get into the open side of it, we'll be doing a lot more of that one. Then finance, reputation, and customized company. So we are currently called Genericson's Marauders. Okay. By all means, suggest names, and I will alter it for the next episode. In terms of colours, let's go with a black and white colour scheme. That would be, like I say, black, white, and black and white. Right, okay, and the accent. What's the accent? Oh, right, it changes that as well. Accent, well, we do want a bright colour on there. Teal looks nice. That looks quite nice, actually. So I was going to say I'll do the I'll do the channel colours, but that's just black and white because I'm not a very good designer and also quite boring. Red's not bad, but honestly I like the turquoise. Yeah, that looks quite good. And we can change the picture as well. So there's loads of ones here. I'm going to go through that and change that for next episode. But by all means, suggest names for that one. I look at the little paints and stuff. Oh, well, that's actually a homage to the original game. The original tabletop game is a little pewter mechs. So that's an urban mech. Jenna. Hunchback. And I don't know. Obviously, that's an Atlas. And there you go. I do like that. I've only just noticed that. Nice. We've got company finances as well. And reputation. So we can check reputation. It goes up and down. So Draconis Combine, the Laren Commonwealth. These will go up and down as we do things. And obviously Mercenary Review Board rated 15. We want to get that up as high as we can. And then finances, which again shows you like what's going to happen there. So MechWarriors, you have to pay for them. Operating expenses, salaries, keeping the mechs in there as well, and ship status, which is currently normal with no morale effect, but if you up that then you will get morale effect going plus and minuses and whatnot. But either way, that is the end of this episode. I know I spend a lot of time going through all of this, but I think it's important to give you the basics of what we're going to be doing rather than just blasting through it. Obviously, you had the choice to watch all of that or not. It's you could have skipped all that, but I assume if you listen to this, then you haven't, so that's always good. There's a couple of other things we need to go through, but for now, we don't really need to worry about it too much. Next episode, we're going to go ahead and do another mission. So, as always, hope you have enjoyed the video on the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.